Have you ever tried knitting 2 sleeves at a time? If you're curious, then this video is for you. You're working with 2 balls of yarn, the same yarn, and then on your needles that you need for the ribbing, I cast on 2 sleeves. So I cast on however many stitches the pattern told me to cast on with 1 ball, and then I switched over to the other ball and cast on more stitches on the same needle. I'm using circular needles now just because as you start increasing the sleeves, they start to get bigger. This is one of the sleeves. This yarn is attached to this sleeve. And then I have another sleeve with my other ball. You wanna come up here? Now that we're in good company. So I'm just gonna start like I normally would. This sleeve is attached to this ball of yarn. Knitting 2 sleeves at a time only works if you're knitting the sleeves flat. So now that I'm getting to the end, so this is my final stitch with this yarn. And like normally you would turn and start working again. But what we're going to do is move these down the needle a little bit. I'm going to put my yarn to the side and I'm going to move other sleeve over onto my needle. You can see there's yarn attached to this sleeve, which is this one. Now start knitting this sleeve like I would, ignoring this one completely, like it's as if this sleeve is not even on my needles. And that's basically how you do that. You essentially are working on one of the sleeves and you're ignoring the other one. All right, so now I'm getting to the end. So now I have this needle is empty because now both of the yarns of my sleeve are on this side, and that means I have to turn my work. I turn like normal. And now this is the sleeve I was just working on. And now I'm just going to knit like I normally would. Again, from the small ball of yarn. I'm coming to the end of my sleeve. That's my last stitch. And again, I'm going to do the same as I did before. This yarn, which is attached, I'm going to put to the side. And then I'm going to move my other sleeve down my needle. And now, again, I'm going to start working on this, and it's very easy. You don't even have to keep track of what yarn you're using with which one. You literally just have to grab the yarn that is attached to the sleeve. So you can see this one is attached to this sleeve, and there's a different one attached to the other one. So yeah, now I just knit with the other yarn. I hope this was helpful and you understood what it actually looks like. If you still have questions, please leave them in the comments and I will try to help as much as possible, and hopefully the other knitters will be able to help answer some of those questions too.